Yeah, you got me.
What's up guys, the gel blaster I have for you today is a classic pistol that shouldn't need any introduction. It's of course the M1911. The real steel version was, as the name suggests, first used in the year 1911, and it's still in use to the present day. The 1911 is so ingrained in our culture through movies and TV that when you think of a pistol, this is what you usually think of. This gel blaster replica is from the well-known airsoft and gel blaster company WeTech, who produce some of the most reliable gas gel blasters currently available on the market. Importing these and selling them is Tactical Edge Hobbies up in Queensland, who can also ship to a South Australian firearms dealer. Depending on which model you get, the price can vary from $339 all the way up to $499, but I do have a discount code which you can use, which is just my name Brad, and that'll save you 10% on any purchase. Pretty easy code to remember. There's a total of 21 different versions of these. I'll put a link down below where you can look through all of them, but there's some real old school ones like this one, or some more modern ones with Picatinny and stuff like that on them. In addition to those 21 different models, you can also fully customize the blaster with your own grip. Tactical Edge Hobbies have imported 13 different ones from WeTech themselves, so you can definitely make this blaster your own or someone else's from a movie or TV show like I'll be doing with mine. The WeTech 1911s are all semi-auto green gas pistols. If you've never used green gas before, generally you buy a can of green gas like this Puff Dino 14kg here, and with the magazine held upside down, push the nozzle of the green gas can into the fill valve for about 5 seconds. Now that the magazine's full of gas, it's ready to load. Being a single stack mag, these 1911 mags load a little differently than other gas pistol mags. Pull the follower down to the bottom and you can actually lock it in place by pushing it to the left. From there, take a gel ball speed loader and feed gels into the hole on the front of the mag until it's full. It holds around 14 shots. Once you've loaded in your gel balls, release the spring, load the mag into the blaster, rack the slide to load your first shot, and you're good to go. When you fire the last shot of your mag, the slide will lock back and you can easily drop the empty mag out, load a fresh mag in, hit that slide release to load the first shot of your fresh mag, and you're ready to fire again. The gas inside the magazine will last you about 45 shots or 3 magazines worth of gels before you have to top it up with green gas again. Taking a look at the top slide of the blaster, it's made of solid metal and the front and rear iron sights are built into the slide. So unfortunately, they're non-adjustable and non-removable. The slide also has serrations to assist with grip when racking the slide. On the left-hand side, it has a manual thumb safety, which is not ambidextrous. And like the real 1911, you can only activate the safety if you have the hammer cocked. Carrying the pistol with the hammer back and the safety on is commonly referred to as being cocked and locked. At the rear of the grip, there's a second safety which requires your hand to be on the grip in order to fire the blaster. If you don't have your hand on the grip, you can't physically pull the trigger and fire the blaster at all. If you slowly let off the hammer while pulling the trigger, you can actually decock the blaster to a half cock position, even with the gel loaded. This allows you to carry the blaster loaded but not cocked, which you often see in the movies when people bring the hammer back with their thumb for style points to threaten someone. The WeTech 1911s also have a metal magazine and a metal magazine release. You saw the mag earlier, but this one comes in chrome to match the color of the pistol I have. Black pistols would come with a black mag, and unfortunately the only color the spare mags come in is black. Spare mags will set you back $80 each as well. As you probably guessed by now, the lower frame of the pistol is also metal. There's not a lot on here that isn't metal. This classic 1911 doesn't have a front Picatinny rail, but there are more modern versions available that do have a Picatinny rail if you want one. The trigger guard is also round on a 1911 compared to the more square shape you might have seen on 2011s before. Now let's talk about the trigger pull. The trigger has 0.5 mm of slack and the hammer fires at around 2 mm with what I measured to be 2 pounds of force. The brown plastic checker grip on this classic model is not uncomfortable, but I will be swapping mine out for a resin ivory grip to go for a particular look. At the bottom of the grip, it has a lanyard hook. Not something I'd personally use, but if you want to go old school with yours, it's there to use. Inside the blaster, it has an alloy inner barrel which is 100mm long and has an inner diameter of 7.1mm. Something I'd recommend doing before each game day is oiling the blaster. To do this, pull the slide back to about halfway, then push the slide pin out from the right hand side of the blaster. With the pin removed, you can remove the slide by bringing it forward, and where you want to oil are just all the parts where the slide comes into contact with, mostly here and here. And to do this, I'm just using some silicone gun oil. When you're done, just put the slide back on halfway and reinsert the pin. On the chronograph with Ozgel Ultra Elite gel balls, I shot a high of 292, low of 226, and an average of 256. At a distance of 15 meters, this is how the pistol shot for accuracy, aiming directly at the center red circle. At 15 meters, it shot a grouping 50 centimeters high and 25 centimeters wide, enough to hit a human torso with every shot. I found it could also shoot to around 30 meters, but as you're about to see, it won't hit every single shot. At 30 meters with the iron sights, I'm aiming at the white Battle for Waterloo sign that's just above the target. At 30 meters, you're looking at a grouping about 1.5 meters high and 1.5 meters wide. Could definitely hit someone at this range, but not guaranteed. Almost about a 50-50 chance. Overall, the WeTech 1911s are very high detailed and very reliable gel blaster replicas. They look really cool to run as a sidearm, but personally I had a lot of fun using one as a primary, although it's not quite as effective as a full auto AEG with 200 shots in the mag. If you do want to use one of these as a primary, you do have to learn to play a little more sneaky, especially on large fields. So now I'll show you some gameplay.
Yeah. That's what fucking brings wrong shit.
Where you got me?
Over there.
In the fucking greenhouse. Where the hell is he?
I don't fucking know.
It's
What am I
Bradley.
asking? Oh,
Oh, I had my safety on.
what's going on? Oh, fuck yeah, you got me. think I got you this time.
Did mine not shoot?
Real thing.
Okay. Nice tread.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Oh shit! Fuck, your pistol puts out some FPS.
Yeah, but you're only getting hit by like one.
That time you got me, bro.
That's it for this one, guys. If you liked the video, consider subscribing by clicking on my profile icon. Otherwise, here's 2 other videos you might enjoy. As always, thanks for watching. See ya.